Hey Internet, welcome to Thermodynamics tutorial. This is a made-up question not found in your textbooks. We got a pump that is moving water from a well at a depth of 201 feet to a storage tank located 101 feet above ground level. We want to find the power in kilowatts required to pump the water at a rate of 201 gallons per minute. Step 1. Draw your free body diagram, your FBD. This will help you visualize the problem. The dashed line represents the ground. So below ground, we got 201 feet. This will be our datum for the pump. And the water is below that. We got a pump, and it is pumping the water upwards. So it's pumping at 201 gallons per minute. And it is above 101 feet above ground. That's the final location for the storage tank. Okay. So step 2. List all the given variables, find the unknown. We're trying to find power. They give us the volume flow rate, and they give us the change in elevation or height. So Z is elevation and H is height, but in this case we can interchange these. But do know for specific questions, Z is elevation and H is height. Also, some lecturers and professors get really picky about that. Okay, step 3. Find the power formula for this pump. So we're using the potential energy. So in this case, it will be mass flow rate multiplied by gravity multiplied by the change in elevation. So since they give us the volume flow rate, we separate the mass flow rate into its components, which is density multiplied by volume flow rate. We assume gravity, and this is going to be an English unit or US customary. The elevation is given to us. Step 4, we need to find the density of water. We can look this up in a table, Google search. See the pinned comment for the page numbers. I can't show you for copyright reasons, just read the pinned comment. Okay, so we're going to assume the well is at room temperature at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So we'll take that temperature and we'll get 62.4 pound mass per foot cube for the water density. Alright, step 5, we can now backtrack and then plug and play to find the power. And we want that in kilowatts, so there will be a conversion factor as well. So this is the density that we looked up from the table. Okay, this is the given, the volume flow rate, your 201 gallons per minute. This is your conversion factor to get your units correctly. And then this is your gravity. You're just going to assume that it's 32.174 feet per second squared. Now you've got your change in elevation. So in this instance, our final elevation is the 201 because it's below ground. And then we are pumping it up. So it is minus minus. Okay, because we set our datum at the bottom and we're going upwards, so it's a negative. Okay, and the unit is in feet. Make sure you have your conversion unit for pound force. Okay, so when you punch that into your graphic calculator, you will have 8,397.5 0.53 pound force foot per second, and then you got to convert that to kilowatts. So 1 kilowatt is divided by 737.56 pound force feet per second, and you'll get a nice number of 11.3855 kilowatts. That is the amount of power required to pump the water from the change in elevation of 201 feet to above ground 101 feet. So you would actually use a higher power because of the losses. So if your pump has bends, you've also got fluid friction. So I would recommend having a higher power pump. So 12 kilowatts, let's say, because you want to account for those losses. Disclaimers: the method is correct, however, I do make calculation mistakes. I encourage you to solve it yourself and see if you get the same answer. Now, before we leave, I highly encourage you to save this video onto your PC just in case this video or channel gets taken down. While I follow all copyright laws, sometimes things happen. You can do this by using Snipping Tool. If you're on a Mac, use the Mac equivalent of Snipping Tool. If you never used Snipping Tool before, follow these instructions. Click on the icon in your taskbar. If it's not in your taskbar, go to your Windows search, type in Snipping Tool, open up the program, click on Video option, click on New, left click and drag the rectangle to cover the YouTube screen. This is just an example. Hit the Start button in Snipping Tool, wait for the countdown. Hit the replay button on YouTube, let the video finish. Hit the red square in Snipping Tool to stop recording, and then save your video. Thanks for watching. Hope you had a great day. Be sure to like and subscribe. Share with your friends because this is a made-up question, so they probably won't be able to find it. If you got questions, comments, or if you find a mistake in this video, leave it in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you want to support me, become a member or drop a super thanks. Until next time, see ya.